Just a quick word to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Beatles' appearance on Ed Sullivan, which occurred 50 years ago on this night that I'm making the video, February 9th. I remember it well. I'm not going to play any Beatles because, again, that's probably going to get me, blocked. But I remember the night well, and it rocked my world and it changed it. I've talked about this before. My video JFK and the Beatles, but I'm feeling it. I don't have anything super collectible by the Beatles. They have a lot of collectible things. I have some singles. Dave from Australia sent me some nice Beatles singles that I consider probably the most collectible things I have by them, but I have some Beatles out, and I was playing this earlier. They're in Dreama. I have a show Tuesday, and in Dreama, Nick Fackler was asking me, what was the deal? Why the Beatles? Because it was just pop music, but it was more than that. It was a time in history. It's hard to put into words, but it was just a unique moment in time that can't be repeated and has not been. It's like youth needed to explode. Youth needed, there was teenage rebellion already starting in the 50s and stuff, and there always has been. But there's something about the Beatles and their sound, their look, the timing and everything. It was like a corner was turned for the entire world. So I just want to commemorate the passing of the 50-year moment. I'll never forget it. I was electrified as a little boy when Ed Sullivan shouted the Beatles, and then the girls screamed in the audience, and we screamed. We just don't even know why. We just naturally screamed. It was just pure electricity. And the music is special. It's not that it's the best. It's just what it means. It just means for many people, and I will use the word again, us. For many of it's beyond words what it means. Helped shape our lives. On Facebook today, there's been conversations. I was talking with my sister and Chris Goodwin, if you happen to watch Chris, and one of my comments was, it was like the world was black and white, and when the Beatles came, it turned into color, kind of like the transition in Wizard of Oz. In many ways, that's the way it seemed. I can also remember this, because this is true. The Beatles gave me hope that there were going to be more cool white people. It gave me hope that not all white people were monsters, like I had been encountering and still continue to encounter here in the Midwest. Of course, it's everywhere, but the Beatles were such a ray of hope, just beyond words. Just beyond words. And I wanted to commemorate it. I'm saying it again. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can answer right quick. People are asking me questions all the time.